岁月已经远去，掩饰不住心里的慌乱。尽管已经一把年纪，爱没有界限，每个人都有权利。爱不分高低，就像春风吹拂大地。我大声喊出我爱你，你听没听见都有你。只要阳光伴随着你，那感动才有意义。握着你的手望着你，你的笑就是个奇迹。只要幸福伴随着你，我生命就不可惜。就是个奇迹，只要幸福伴随着你，我生命就不可惜。
Purity.
I'm not your wife anymore. From now on, I want you to call me Purity Yang.
Alright, fine, I will. Purity Yang, wait, listen to me. I just wanted to ask you, for how long have you been with that guy?
And what is it to you?
I just wanted to talk to you about it. I'm only curious, that's all, okay? Don't think too hard about it, huh? I'm just concerned about your well-being.
Oh, so now you're concerned. If you really are, then why don't you pay your alimony?
You're the one who asked for a divorce. Why are you giving me all this attitude?
What do you mean I'm giving you attitude? I'm not. If I was going to take care of you and our child, why wouldn't I go to work then? You think taking care of you and taking care of our daughter has been easy for me? You always pin the blame on me. Unbelievable.
I'm just trying to help you get to know the guy. I mean, what if he's just out to scam you, or what if he does something even worse?
He wouldn't do that. He's a good person.
Well then, if you say so, I guess. So, how does this guy look anyway, huh? He isn't, well, a nitwit, is he? Or maybe he's deaf, or blind or something. There has to be something wrong with him. How is he still single anyway? There's gotta be something up with that.
I'm just charismatic, and he's been waiting for me.
What do you mean he's waiting for you? Wait a minute. Hang on a second. Something's really off about what you just said. I see what's going on. You've been seeing that guy even when you and I were still together, huh?
Don't pin this on me.
Pin this on you? You started it. Well then, now that I think about it, ever since we got divorced, you wouldn't eat, you wouldn't drink, and you were so depressed. And this went on for many, many months, too. I could never bring myself to it back then, you know, but look at you. You finally recovered. It's only been a few months and now you're okay, even considering marriage.
And here I thought you were trying to help me. All you did was make me look like the bad guy. So I'm telling you, whether you like it or not, I'm gonna go out with him. We're gonna have a nice candlelight dinner. You can go ahead and spend your time alone. That's right. Keep groveling. Keep feeling bad. Keep whining.
Ah!
总以为你就在那里，忘了时间川流不息，我用任性留你在身边，却还是忘了你模糊的脸，颠覆了我们的从前，粉碎了 将来那一天，我只剩下勇气在身边，用尽了力气，却还在思念。无论夜再黑，也是不了发霉的纪念。想忘记你影子，却挥之不去。
Oh, son, you're back.
Why are you still up?
I was waiting for you. Come. Sit down, let's talk.
No, Mom. It's getting too late. I still have work tomorrow.
Hey.
Oh, you're back. You're finally here.
Why do I always seem to bump into you like this? Go back up already,
I was waiting
Sammy.
for you.
Oh, son.
Hey, where do you think you're going? Don't you know we have a meeting? Go on.
You're coming with us,
Go,
son.
sit down.
Wait.
Go.
Sammy, please leave us alone.
What?
She said leave us alone.
This is just between him and me. Go on.
Huh?
Do as she says.
Listen, I don't want you to think that I'm opposed to you getting married to that young girl. It's not that I am. But you're not a kid anymore. So you should understand what I'm talking about. You get what I'm trying to say. Don't you now?
Mom, I understand. How could I not understand? But at the same time, you don't know her like I do.
I don't need to know her. Sammy told me what I needed to know. She was your classmate, and you were in love with her. But she never even noticed you back then. Did she?
Mom, that was a long time ago. Things are different now. It's not like how they were all those years ago.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Back when you wanted to marry then, it was called the toad who pined for the swan. But that's not how it is anymore. Nowadays, it's more of the
Princess and the Frog.
There. It's the princess and the frog. Tell me then, who is she supposed to be then? Some rags-to-riches princess trying to marry you?
Mom, she isn't that hell-bent about it.
I get it. Nobody wants to face the truth. I'm aware that you really want to do this. You've been this way ever since you were a kid. But I don't think she's being truthful to you.
What do you mean?
I'm a woman too, Ernest. When you were 12, I had to raise you and Sammy all by myself. I know how to empathize with another woman who had to learn how to raise a child on her own. I can tell that it hasn't been easy for her. I get it. When I reached that point, I was even willing to get married to someone. As long as he could help us, who cares who the man was? I don't always say this about other people. But she's not truthful. Don't you see what's going on right now? I am not being unreasonable. And it's not that I'm opposing it. But something like marriage isn't some sort of game. It isn't just something you jump into. In times such as these, if you don't get involved, then I'll be a failure as a mother to you. Do you understand? Even if she didn't have a kid, I still wouldn't have agreed to your marriage. And do you want to know why?
Why so?
Because that woman came from a failed marriage.
I came from a failed marriage too, Mom.
Men are very different from women. You know how we can be. You all seem to be tough and strong. But when we choose to get divorced, we're the ones who get all that glory. How many years have you been divorced? How many years have you remained single since then? How long has she been like that? Doesn't she want to marry you right now as well? That woman is too abrasive.
Clearly, she doesn't want to spend her life with you.
She'll marry you when she feels like marrying you. And if she wants to divorce you, you can bet that she'll divorce you. And This is already clear to everyone. She can't handle this anymore. So why are you?
Don't worry about what Winnie thinks. Your dad and I will convince her. We'll be sure to talk to her about everything. And about that Ernest, has he told you about what his family thinks about it?
He hasn't.
So why didn't you ask him then? Huh? Don't you care about what's happening in your life? You can't keep doing this. Your father and I were talking about this yesterday. We can come up with a compromise, something on even ground, huh? Something not outlandish, nothing to be ashamed about.
What else is there to ask? If I can get married, then I'll get married. If I can't, then I won't do so.
Oh, you. Purity. Hey, you were always so sure and headstrong back then, so why are you suddenly holding back now? And when you don't need to, that's when you act brave. I get this isn't the easiest thing to deal with, but why hasn't Ernest called you yet? And who could that be? I'm coming! Who is it? Oh,
Auntie?
it's you! Purity, quick! Ernest has arrived! What's wrong with your ear, Ernest?
My ear?
That thing you're wearing on your ear over there.
Bluetooth. It's for Bluetooth. Auntie, I was hoping to
fine.
apologize to you about what happened last night. I came home late, and I know I promised to take her home.
It's fine. Don't let it happen again.
Of course, Auntie.
I'll leave you two alone, okay? Purity, I'm leaving to pick up Winnie now. Go, go.
Okay.
You're here.
Yeah, I am.
Your family doesn't agree to it, huh?
I was just under the impression that I talked to you about it. This is how things are back home right now. First of all, they don't understand you. Not on purpose, of course, but second, they put all their hopes in me alone. So yeah. But don't get me wrong, they just need a bit more time. They'll accept you sooner or later.
Don't say things like that to me, okay? You're only gonna make me feel a lot worse. I feel like I'm just a useless sack of garbage.
Don't say things like that.
No, Ernest, let me finish. I thought about this last night, and I found myself thinking, why should I force myself to get married to you so quickly? And now I understand.
What do you mean you understand?
Come have a seat.
Oh, okay, okay.
I thought that I chose to marry you, but not out of love. I don't think it was ever that. Is it okay that I'm telling you
Yeah,
this?
it's okay, no worries. Love is just a luxury that young boys and girls have, anyway. Think about it. For people our age, as long as we're good to each other, fine with being together.
It's not that. We're not even being together fairly. Living together means we should both be living in the same condition. Right now I don't have a proper job, let alone a place to live in. I'm living here because I know you can help me out.
But we're not doing this just for that.
We're not. I just wanted to rely on you. Look at how I am. Raising a child alone, and you don't even put me down. You have a stable income, and have the means to help us. It's like you can solve all of our problems. But I realize it isn't right. If I wanted to solve the problems with food and housing, why would I get divorced? 'Cause I'll never feel that kind of warmth. And I was never respected, so why would I want that? If I marry you with the same needs, and you agree, then wouldn't that be basically the same?
So that's what's been bugging you?
And so I got to thinking, since we're no longer as young as we're hoping to be, we don't really need a big wedding like that. Just talk it over with our families and then get married, if they agree. But if not, then we don't.
Whoa. Slow down. You kinda lost me there. Slow down, please. So you're saying that you don't love me, is that it?
I never mentioned the word love, did I?
Hey, cut that out! What the hell do you think you're doing to my car?
What? This is your car? I'm sorry. My mistake, man. Sorry. My car's the one over there. They just look the same. That's why. Sorry.
Aren't you wearing glasses, man?
These glasses are, Well, I'm still sorry, okay? I'm sorry. Here, I'll kick my own car for good measure, see? That'll teach me.
Crazy
Sorry, okay?
piece of...
Oh, that hurts. Ow. Oh, man.
What was I thinking just now again?
藏不住对你的喜欢，虽然岁月已经远去，掩饰不住心里的慌乱。尽管已经一把年纪，爱没有极限，每个人都有权利。爱不分高低，就像春风吹拂大地。藏不住对你的喜欢，虽然岁月已经远去，掩饰不住心里的慌乱。尽管已经一把年纪，爱没有界限，每个人都有权利。爱不分高低，就像春风吹拂大地。
Hey there. What a coincidence. Fancy meeting you here.
This is no coincidence. You followed me here.
Hey, I'm not that kind of guy. So what are you doing here?
What else? Applying for a job.
But how come?
I have to find a job. I have to live too. Do you have anything else to tell me? Your mom already said no to me. What else can we do about it?
Nothing. But we can just leave her to what she wants. She's getting old. Why are you so bent on giving up so easily?
I think the both of us aren't what you would call inseparable. This just makes things worse for everyone.
It'll be a huge blow to me if you decide to just call this off, you know.
This whole wedding was very impulsive. You have to admit that fact. It's a blow on me too.
Yes. But you can't just give up that easily. I've been a good person to you, haven't I? And all that I did was genuine, wasn't it?
Then we didn't just think it through then.
Yes. We'll get nowhere if we just start pinning the blame on each other. So how about it then? Want to grab a bite?
You always think about eating. You sure your mom isn't following us?
Why would she be following us? What is she, a spy? Let's go.
What are you doing?
You two take care now. Thanks, man.
Who does stuff like that? Discussing the price with me, then selling it off to somebody else?
Honey, I think you should try to be more open-minded about this and just let it go. I told you this was bound to happen.
When did you tell me that?
I told you that just the other day on this very street. I told you if you want his store, you're gonna have to give him a higher bid.
Well, if you didn't mutter around when you spoke and told me things clearly back then I would have listened to what you were saying.
Honey, you know why I love you so much? Because I adore you. There are some things you clearly do wrong sometimes, but these things, when they come out of your mouth, I can't help but believe you're right. I can't help but feel convinced about what you say. Really.
Do you know why I'm in a really bad mood right now, huh? Do you know what I'm after right now? You know I'm just trying to save us some money on the side, right? And why do I have to be the one worrying about all this? Why am I the one who has to struggle in dealing with this? You're a man, aren't you? See? Whenever I expect you to speak up, you choose not to speak up.
Honey, I know you're in a bad mood, so why don't we do this? Listen, we can play some video games instead. Just put the little coin in and wow, look at that. All your problems will be forgotten. Just like bam, bam, bam. Am I right, dear? Good, right?
Honey, you know what? I'm actually feeling a lot better now. I'm gonna bam you, you worthless piece of Come back here! Hey, stop!
How'd it go? Were you hired?
I wasn't. I didn't get in. But as for the company yesterday, I think I could still get in. I really like the company yesterday. It's famous too. It's a big name. And the manager who handled my interview was nice and accommodating. He was so kind. I really liked him.
What do you mean you like him? You like the guy?
Huh? What are you talking about? I meant to like the company, not him.
I thought you liked the manager.
Oh, what's wrong with you? Come on now. But to be honest, I'm not so confident in taking this job. I came from an ordinary company before this one. I don't think I'll be able to handle the workflow of such a big company like that.
No. See, this is what's wrong with you. Listen to me. The bigger the company is, the more reliable it is. And they'll give you a contract too. They're trustworthy. Kind of like you, am I right?
Really now? Thanks for the kind words. I feel a lot better now.
Wait, but here's the thing though. When you get in there, you have to watch what you say. Don't act like how you were before, just saying whatever it is that comes to mind. No. Remember, you need a strategy when talking. Alright then. One of these days, I'll teach you.
Alright. I hope to learn a lot from your mentorship then.
Oh wow! What a coincidence, huh? Fancy meeting you two here. Hello. What a coincidence, isn't it? Here, move this aside. Come on. Why don't we eat together then? Hey, here's the menu. Let's take a look. What do you want to
Pork
order?
belly.
Alright, let's see.
Oh, I think I want to eat liver.
Liver? Whose liver?
Well, the fish doesn't look so bad either.
Horoscope never mentioned this.
What?
The horoscope never mentioned this.
Huh?
Nothing. Go on, order whatever you want.
What would you like? This one doesn't look too bad. Special selection Wagyu steak. This one's marinated in beer. It sounds so expensive too.
Let's get 2 orders.
Could you pay for us?
Oh, wait a minute. What? Eating like kings now, are we?
We're ordering takeout for Mom.
Come on, have some.
You want some?
Go on.
Mom. Hey,
See that? I was right all along.
our decision was right.
What are you two babbling about now? Could you two be a bit more specific?
I don't have much time, all right? Ernest could be home any minute now. Do you have any ideas how devious that Purity Yang can be?
Why, what happened?
With the way we acted towards her, even a complete idiot would know what's going on. If she had any sense of reason, she would have broken up with Ernest a long time ago.
I suppose.
And yet she didn't. She's even on a lunch date with him right now. How shameless of her.
And she ate a whole lot, too.
And yet the girl's completely broke. She's so poor that she can't even afford to live in her own house either. And yet she had the nerve to set up a huge banquet like that.
Do you know how expensive a single serving of food is in that restaurant?
It's unbelievable. Even if she didn't have a kid, she still wouldn't be marrying my brother.
What are you talking about? I don't get what you're saying. What's this all about exactly?
We ran into both of them. Don't you remember when I said I lost the deal on the restaurant? I was so angry. So Tiger said he'd treat me to a meal. So then as soon as we went inside, we suddenly saw them eating together.
Maybe you're mistaken. Maybe your brother listened to my advice. Maybe he broke up with her.
Come on, how can you be blind to the truth, Mom? The two were talking so happily. Who talks so happily when they're breaking up?
gonna get it from me when he gets
It's
back.
no use, Mom. Like I've told you before, once the guy's in love with her, there's no saving his skin. You're gonna get nowhere if you try to talk to him. You have to find another way, or else he'll fall further into her trap.
Hey! What's with all this muttering? Huh? Why are you talking about her like that? You better watch your mouth.
See that, Mom? I told you so.
Ernest, what did I just tell you? Huh?
Mom, what you told me was wise. Okay, even if we don't talk about marriage, we're still both classmates. But no, look at how you're acting now. You want her to be your daughter-in-law, right? Even though Purity herself doesn't necessarily want to anyway, Mom.
What? Huh? Are you saying I'm not good enough for her? That I'm not worthy to be her mother-in-law?
No matter what we say, I'm sorry, Mom. But she's a smart one. She's a college graduate, okay? She's an intellectual city girl. And keep in mind that she's in a tight spot right now, okay?
And you know what that means. It means someone like her isn't worth a dime. Understand me? Not worth. That's it. That's how it is. She doesn't think I'm good enough for her. Was that all? Spit it out already.
I have nothing to say.
What?
You see, I told you so. I told you so.
Oh, would you please stay out of this? We don't need you butting in here. Just get out of here. All right. Didn't you want to talk about the restaurant? Hey, Tiger. Take her away. Take her away.
All right,
Don't touch
let's go.
me. I get it. So you're trying to shoot me away from this, is that it? Well, let me tell you. The restaurant deal went sour, so I have nothing to do anymore. And since your problem affects our entire family, don't expect me to leave, so ha 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 ha.
Shut up now, Sammy. I've had enough of this nonsense. If you don't tell it to my face, then I'm going to have to go first then, okay? I don't care if that what was her name again?
Purity.
There, Purity. Whatever, Purity. Dragging along that brat. What is she to you anyway? I'm not going to let you two be together. I don't approve of this.
You don't approve of this?
Never.
Then I'll do the same thing. To the one you want.
Doesn't matter. Tell me what you want. Mom's going to help you look. Ernest. You don't have to look anywhere else. Do you know how hard it is for me to raise you and your sister together, huh? So please don't give me a divorced woman and her little kid. And even if you don't live back in the village, I will, see? What will I answer the neighbors when they ask? I can't open my mouth about it. I can't tell them the truth about this. Tell me, what are your standards then?
Standards, right?
Yes,
Someone like me.
someone like you. Someone like you then. Okay. Sammy, let's go to the internet now. Look at your brother. Look at those luminous eyes. See his little face? So handsome, so very charming. Like an adorable bunny. We'll find someone for you, okay? We'll find someone for you, okay? It's a deal, all right?
All right, then. What's the matter with you two? Got a cold or something?
All right, you're hired.
Thank you. Thank you very much for this.
Of course. It says in your resume that you're divorced. When did you separate?
Last year,
Oh. Do you have a kid?
I do.
Where does she live?
Mr. Liu, does this question have anything to do with my job in here?
Oh, no. Don't get me wrong. We always see to it that we have a comprehensive understanding of our employees. We treat every single one of our employees like our own family. And likewise, we want every one of them to feel at home at the office. So if you don't want to answer, you don't have to.
No, it's all right. I can answer you. My daughter lives with me.
So you're raising a kid all by yourself then? Isn't it hard?
Yes, it does get hard sometimes. But please don't worry about her. I'll take good care of her. I won't let it affect my job.
Just persevere. If you do your job well, I might even promote you. For your kid too, so you won't have to be tight on money. And I think that for your case, it'll help you find direction in your life once again.
Thank you, sir. That's all I needed. Mr. Liu, thank you for the kind words. Thank you, sir. Don't worry about it. I'll surely do a good job here.
come on. Finally left.
Has he? Come on.
Look,
A successful businessman, 30 or so years of age. Why isn't his name here, and what's with the age you put?
you don't understand. This is called writing vaguely. A lot of marital ads are like this. A successful career man. A real estate magnate can be a successful career man. Someone like Ernest can be called a successful career man. 30 or so, 31 can be a 30 or so, and so can 39 as well.
All right.
Aren't I good?
Yes, you are.
Keep reading, I'll post it all in a bit.
Handsome appearance, eyes are not that big. What's all this nonsense, Sammy? Don't put this. He certainly has spirit. He's handsome, so hey, don't include this bit about him not having big eyes when you post this.
It's still not gonna change the fact that his eyes aren't big.
Why do they even need to be big? It's like you and me.
Fine, I won't post
Smart
that.
move. Docile, intelligent, can run a household. Yes, that's perfect. If she were real, she'd be winning my approval. What's important is that we screen these different women and kick out those we don't like.
I just don't think that my brother will like what we find for him. The guy's a complete dunce. You know he's not good with women.
I agree. Those interested, please contact me through Circle and Circle.
What's Circle and Circle? That's QQ, Mom. Circle and Circle.
So what contact then?
Posting this now. Good to go.
Dad, Mom, Tony, Felicia, I've carefully selected insurance plans that best suit all of you. So let me pitch them to you. I'll just take a minute. Dad, Mom, this one's yours. This plan is for the elderly's health insurance. Its biggest factor is that it's cheap. But it's really good. For example, if ever you might one day suffer a bone fracture or any other problems in your joints, then you could apply for...
No, never mind.
Come on, but it really suits you.
Then buy it for us instead.
Alright then. Once I earn some money, I'll buy it for you right away, okay? Now for you then. Look here.
No, never mind. My company handles my insurance for me.
But it can only go so far for you, can't it? This is for accidental bodily harm.
Accidental harm?
That's right. You're always running around out there. You're always busy at work too. Sooner or later, you're gonna get hurt. And when that happens, the plan will surely save your life.
We're not buying.
No, Felicia, let me finish. If something happens to you by accident, like if you get maimed, if you get beaten up, or if you lose your body, then you're gonna benefit from this plan. You'll have the guarantee of the company.
What? Losing your body?
That only means if you die.
Oh,
Good grief, Purity. What are you talking about? You want me to put in a spinster this early?
No.
Look, I'm not interested in any money. All I want is my Tony.
Don't misunderstand me. Look at this matter objectively. Objectively, all right? All right? This insurance stuff is a matter of science as well, so please. Look, you guys are my family. I don't think I can bear knowing that none of you are insured for these things. So please, here, give it another look.
Look, I'll give you some advice. Don't take this the wrong way. Don't pitch these things during New Year. You're gonna get yourself beaten up.
Tony, check it
I'm not
out.
going to.
Come on,
I said
please.
forget it.
Then Mom, Dad, you should read it then.
I have to buy food for later. You guys stay here.
Who wants
Oh yeah,
fresh
I'll have some.
juice?
Yes, please.
Uncle Lee, you know I work at an insurance company, don't you? I'd like to introduce you to an insurance plan that I think will be suitable for you. Don't you always have trouble with your health? We have an
Oh,
insurance
no,
plan for that
thanks.
type of
No,
issue.
no.
I think it will be...
I said I don't need it.
Aunt Wang,
Oh, hello.
did you buy your groceries?
Yes, I did.
I was wondering if you were willing to hear me out on an insurance plan, but I think it'd be...
I'm sorry. I just remembered I have to attend to guests back home. Thank you anyway. Goodbye.
Purity. Hey, now, come along then.
But
Now
Mom,
let's go home.
I still have to... it's
Let's go
important. But
Come on,
Mom,
come on.
Hey,
Let's head on back
please,
inside.
I have to get back to work.
Listen, I know that you're busy and that you're working all day, but look at what you're doing. You've been talking about nothing else but this family dying or about another stranger's family passing away. That's why everyone in this building's annoyed.
What do you mean?
They call you the Black Crow, and that's why Tony and Felicia don't come to eat here anymore. Everyone's gotten so frightened because of you.
Mom, if I'm gonna do my job properly, I have to talk about life and death regularly. I have to tell people the truth.
The world around you is a big place. Why can't you do these things somewhere else? Huh? And another thing, you have to keep your tone in mind when you're talking to people. How you speak And your demeanor, too. You can't speak too bluntly. Who would want to hear something like that? You have to tone things down a little.
All right, I understand. Fine, I won't work here anymore then.
Well, come along then.
You go on ahead. I'm gonna make a call.
Okay. I'll give you some time to think, okay?
Mom? I'm gonna run some errands.
The food's almost ready. What are you up
I'm
to?
really busy.
You're gonna see Purity, aren't you?
As if you can stop me.
You're not leaving. Hey, did you hear me?
Ernest, get back here! Hey! Didn't you hear what Mom told you?
You listen to me, sis. I'm not gonna stand here and do nothing about this.
Oh, I can't believe this! Mom,
Hey, let go of me!
Mom. Look what he's doing.
Oh, cut it out! You're acting like a spoiled brat. What? Hey now. It's burning!
Wait a minute. No, it isn't. That blasted boy. We fell for his tricks again. That's great.
With the way things are going for me now, I can only afford to treat you in a place like this.
I don't really mind. I actually like it here. Huh? Cheers. Remember when I used to be the one who invited you out to eat? And for tonight, you're the one inviting me. I guess that makes us both even, huh?
I'm only doing this because I need you. I need you for something.
What is it? I know you far too well. If I'm not the one who calls you, or if you don't need anything, you never attempt to call me at all. You know that.
Well, today's different. I wanted to tell you that I got a new job.
Well, that's great news.
Come on, let's toast to it
Yeah,
quick.
cheers. Congratulations.
Let me tell you, my company's such a great place to be at. Everyone's so friendly, the place is so beautiful, and dealing with the people is surprisingly very comfortable.
That sounds really great, you know?
But at the same time, I'm sure you're aware that I'm not good in dealing with people, and I tend to offend people with what I say. So could you teach me?
So you're
You're a wreck?
You're recognizing a mentor.
Alright, I get it. Keep your voice up, Ernest. Again.
Hey, let's not drink like this. Let's cross our arms.
Is it because you're gonna be my mentor?
That's the rule.
Alright then. But only because you're my mentor.
Ernest, bring the food. Hurry
Right
up.
now, I'm headed out.
Where are you off to?
I already promised Purity, Mom. I'm going out.
Wait a minute, hold on. How could you be this
I'm leaving
dense?
now.
Oh, you don't. Get back here. Oh, Ernest. What's wrong with you now? Haven't you learned anything from me? What's the matter this time?
Mom, here's the thing. Purity's finally found a new job, and I promised her that I'd help her out. Look, even if we're breaking up, I have to do this. And afterwards, that's when we're gonna split apart. Isn't there an old saying, Mom, that kindness is all that matters?
Well, your kind of kindness at least. But who told you that you could go?
I told me. I'm going.
There's no stopping that boy.
Hey, remember, you just have to learn how to get up from where you've fallen. Go knock.
I just can't do this. What if they don't like me? It's gonna be so embarrassing if they run out.
Hey, just what are you afraid of? Just do what I say and it'll be fine. Don't worry about it, okay?
I still don't think I can do this.
See? This is exactly what I'm talking about. You can't keep acting like this. You have to establish dominance to get the things you want. You have to be thick-skinned as well. Listen to me. Once you step through this door, you'll be one step closer to success. Well, come on. Hey, what are you doing?
Oh my goodness, you're scaring me to death. That was just so sudden of you, you know that?
I apologize for that, Beth. It's only because we're so eager to see you. Forgive us already, will ya?
You're really something.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Miss Wang.
Hello
Oh,
there.
that's right.
Oh.
I received word that the amount of profit the supermarket is earning is now through the roof. Am I right about that?
I suppose that's true. You have to keep in mind who's leading the race now, right?
That's correct.
You're a really strong lady, Miss Wang. You're a lot like the other women I've known before, like Love Fam Supermarket's manager Yuma Duan, or manager Duan, or Yvonne Zhang from upstairs. I'm really so inspired.
Oh, you know these people, do you?
I do. They all bought my insurance.
Oh. What insurance is this?
Oh, there you go. Now's your chance. Tell her what insurance this is already.
Miss Wang, may I take a seat?
Oh, yes, please, go ahead.
Thank you. Actually, the insurance they all bought wasn't for themselves, but for the elderly at home, as well as their kids. A few days ago, I decided to buy my daughter a savings insurance. I thought it's practical. And when I bought it, I thought about you. Miss Beth, don't you have a child who's 1 year older than my daughter? Then the savings insurance should be a good deal. Take a look. I think you'll like it. Here you go. Look. There.
Oh, Miss Song, come take a look at this too.
I see. And also, you have to pay very little for it. See that? There's my name. I'm the one paying for my daughter's insurance. What about that? What do you think?
So you're suggesting that I pay for the savings insurance for my child, right?
Yes, that's right.
So you're saying they all bought this insurance then?
Yes, they did. They all bought
Alright
it.
then, I'll take a look.
Oh, me too.
Right?
Alright then. That was so frightening, Ernest. I thought I was going to mess up.
You did great back there. You were great. And remember, the key to success is being as thick-skinned as you can.
Come on, Ernest. How can I ever thank you for doing this? You know what? I've been pretty disappointed in myself for such a long time. But today I managed to get some of my confidence.
Are you confident now?
Look, they signed 3 accounts all at once.
This is great though, isn't it? Every month from this day on, you'll be the leading force in the company's sales.
No need for that. If I can have an account signed every now and then, I'll be happy.
Your standards are too low. Listen to me. It takes more than thick skin to survive in this jungle.
What do you mean by that?
Be ruthless.
Got it.
总以为你就在那里，忘了时间川流不息，我用任性留你在身边，却还是忘了你模糊的脸，颠覆了我们的从前，粉碎了将来那一天，我只剩下勇气在身边，用尽了力气，却还在思念。无论夜再黑，也是不了发霉的纪念。想忘记你影子，却挥之不去。怎么你怎么了？我又怎么了？那些美好怎么就变成昨天？颠覆了我们的从前，粉碎了将来那一天，我只剩下勇气在身边， 在思念。无论夜再黑，掩饰不了发霉的纪念。想忘记你影子，却挥之不去。怎么你怎么了？我又怎么了？那些美好怎么就变成昨天？